Hello, how are you? Today you are going to study English 7, Lesson 16, third quarter. Oral and written language use and common purposes for writing. After going through this video lesson, you are expected to distinguish between oral and written language use. Recognize the common purposes for writing. For a start, do the following exercise. You can pause this video if you need more time. Press play again if you want to proceed with the lesson. Oops! Before you pause and play, don't forget to get a paper and a pen. Are you ready? You may start to answer the pretest now. Let's reveal the answer of the pretest now. In the previous lesson, you have learned to identify the basic features and kinds of paragraphs. In addition, you were able to recognize the parts of single paragraphs and the sequence steps in writing a simple paragraph. Today, you are going to go deeper about the language used and the common purposes for writing. Enhanced community quarantine. There must be only one family member who can go to the market. Aling Maria is in a hurry to buy some canned goods. Mang Ramon is riding his bike so he can arrive to the market speedily. Most of us in the neighborhood are worried, bored, and stressed. We can't go out. We must stay home. Let's have the questions about the text. Number 1. Were you able to understand all the words in the text? Number 2. What's the story about? Number 3. Did the story make you feel sad? What do you think is the purpose of the writer? Let's talk about the story. The writer wrote very simple words that sound conversational, which means that it can be easily understood. The story was about the scenario during enhanced community quarantine in the neighborhood. The reader can relate herself about the story. Today, you are going to distinguish between oral and written language use and recognize the common purposes for writing in a very simple way. Let's begin. What is oral language? Oral language is a combination of sounds used to express thoughts. The sounds used to express thoughts are grouped into spoken words. When you speak, you tend to say phrases. Informal words or slang language are used and can be understood only by certain groups. Words such as chill, lit, bay, flick, and hashtag are considered slang. Let's have an example. I was a kind of chilling at home during enhanced community quarantine days, but I make sure that I do exercise and sleep well. Which words do you think is a slang word or informal word? Chilling. It is informal word. It is slang for relaxing. Let's move on to the next one. What is written language? A written language refers to the process of conveying a message through the written symbols. It is the representation of a spoken or gestural language by means of a writing system. It can be done in many ways like emails, text messaging, cards and letters, newspapers, and magazines. Let's have an example here. This text is an email message, an example of written language. Let's try a few items as practice exercise. Clap once if it's written language. Clap twice if it is spoken language. Let's begin. Sola got a perfect score in all the tests. I am shook. Is it one clap or two claps? Did I hear two claps? Very good. This is oral language. The word shook is a slang word, which means incredible surprised. Let's have the second one. My parents prepared a very delicious meal for the whole family. There were some leftovers, so we decided to give them to our relatives on the next street. It is not boring to stay at home because I have realized how lucky I am to have a wonderful family during this time of pandemic. Is it one clap or two claps? Did I hear one clap? Very good! This is an example of a diary. It is a written language. Let's have the last one. There are many Facebook users trying to flex their routine at home during enhanced community quarantine. Is it one clap or two claps? Did I hear two claps? Very good! It is oral language. Flex means the act of showing off what you have to gain popularity. It is a slang word. Now that we have discussed about oral and written language use, its definition and some examples, let's focus more about the representation of the spoken language by means of writing. Let's learn about the common purposes for writing. There is a very simple way to remember the common purposes for writing. You only have to remember the acronym PIE. Here are the meanings and examples of each letter in the acronym. Let's have the first common purposes for writing. P for persuade. The author wants you to do, buy, or believe something. That can be read from campaign, political speeches, opinions, book reviews, and church sermons. Let's have an example here. If you want to be safe and have a healthy lifestyle, build regular exercise and eat well. The author tries to convince you to have a healthy lifestyle by building regular exercise. Let's have the second common purposes for writing. I, inform. The author wants to give information that can be read from textbooks, non-fiction books, expository essays, biographies, and newspaper articles. Let's have an example here. President Rodrigo Duterte imposed enhanced community quarantine in NCR last March 16. This is an example of a newspaper article. Let's have the last one. E, entertain. The author wants to amuse and entertain the audience. That can be read from fiction stories, poems, songs, plays, and jokes. Let's have an example here. The woman has many different kinds of hats, such as a cheese hat, a hamburger hat, and a carrot hat. People laugh when they see it. This example is from a fiction story. Did you also laugh about it? Let's try a few items as practice exercise. Make a thumbs up if the sentence is to persuade. Make 2 thumbs up if the sentence is to inform. Make 3 thumbs up if the sentence is to entertain. Let's begin. A lot of people enjoy doing exercises with their family by watching exercises on YouTube during enhanced community quarantine. Is it 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, or 3 thumbs up? Did you do 3 thumbs up? Very good! It is entertain. The stories are written to entertain. Let's have the second one. An instructional booklet on how to connect and support using smartphones. Is it 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, or 3 thumbs up? Did you do 2 thumbs up? Very good! It is a text manual. It is written to inform. Let's have the last one. An advertisement about why yoga is the best stress reduction. Is it 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, or 3 thumbs up? Did you do 1 thumbs up? Very good! It is written in a newspaper to make us believe. It is to persuade. To wrap everything up that we have talked about in this lesson, let us always remember that oral language uses informal words, which are used for conversations. Written language uses formal words. Both can be used for formal and informal writing. The acronym PIE, P to persuade, I to inform, and E to entertain, are the common purposes for writing. Learning healthy ways to cope and getting the right care and support can help reduce stressful feelings and symptoms. Be ready with your paper and pen. You may answer the post test now. Let's reveal the answer in the post test. Oops, wait a minute. You're not yet done. Get worksheet number 16, English 7, third quarter. Have a nice day.